Luther's Small Catechism with Explanation, the Black and Maroon edition, copyright 2017, from Concordia Publishing House. Seventh Commandment, you shall not steal. What does this mean? We should fear and love God so that we do not take our neighbor's money or possessions or get them in any dishonest way, but help him to improve and protect his possessions and income. The introduction to the seventh commandment. The central thought. God created us to look after the earthly gifts that he has given to our neighbors for their life and well-being. What kinds of things do all people on earth need for their well-being? Read Luke 19, verses 1 through 10. What change did Jesus bring about in Zacchaeus? As Christians, we rejoice in and look after the earthly goods that God has given us and our neighbor for the support of daily life. What are some ways that I can help to protect and care for the earthly goods of my neighbor? Luke 19, 1 through 10. He entered Jericho and was passing through. Behold, there was a man named Zacchaeus. He was a chief tax collector and was rich. He was seeking to see who Jesus was, but on account of the crowd he could not, because he was small in stature. So he ran on ahead and climbed up into a sycamore tree to see him, for he was about to pass that way. When Jesus came to the place, he looked up and said to him, Zacchaeus, hurry and come down, for I must stay at your house today. So he hurried and came down and received him joyfully. And when they saw it, they all grumbled, he has gone in to be the guest of a man who is a sinner. Zacchaeus stood and said to the Lord, Behold, Lord, the half of my goods I give to the poor, and if I have defrauded anyone of anything, I restore it fourfold. Jesus said to him, Today salvation has come to this house, since he also is the son of Abraham. For the Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost. What does this mean? The seventh commandment has a lot of things in it. It's not just a very simple commandment of I'm not going to steal from the store. This commandment talks about how we take care of our neighbors' things, their property, and how we uplift them, and how we not only just don't take them, but also protect them. And that's a difficult one because oftentimes we think about stealing as in actively doing something, but it's also figuring out what is best for our neighbor with their stuff. And in the lesson of Zacchaeus, I love that lesson, the old Sunday school song of Zacchaeus was a wee little man. A wee little man was he. He was an outsider, but also a person who had poor dealings with his money because being a tax collector and also the chance for fraud or taking stuff that's extra. And Jesus came to seek and save the lost. This man was lost. Jesus came to him first and said, Hey, I want to come to your house. He initiated the whole salvation cycle. And Zacchaeus is like, Oh, this is a wonderful gift. And when he came down and people noticed it, he said, Well, I'm going to give back. I'm going to give to the poor, which is a great gift. But then also, too, if I've defrauded anybody, I'm going to give 4 times the amount. I think sometimes we think of, well, just giving back the item that we stole is okay. In the Bible, they actually have restitution where it's 4 times the amount to say, hey, we don't want to do this. We want to look after our neighbor's stuff. We don't want to defraud them. We don't want to take their money or their goods or their possessions. And so this is a commandment once again, not only about what God wants us to do, but also how do we help our neighbor.
The Lord bless your day as well as your week.